Az interneten mozizom, az otthon vár. Nálam a bot kormány, előttem popcorn tár. YouTube sztár, megint melodikat lopfoltál. Minden negatívat blokkoltál. Ez itt az interjúnk, az A38-ról, R.A. The Rugged Man show-t láthattunk éppen. Ugye elkaptuk pár percre. Jól kikérdezem. So, yeah, welcome here, man. And it was a great show. How you feeling?
I'm feeling tired. I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. And last night I was with the kids in Germany. I flew here early in the morning. Now it's almost 1 in the morning. So going on, I guess 19, 20 hours going, you know, and I just got off the stage doing a high energy show.
Right. You've been here before. Do you have any memories about Budapest?
I think last time I was here, the fucking promoter didn't pay me the full amount. And my agent was supposed to get it, and said, oh, trust me, I'll get it. And I think the guy fucking snaked me, if I'm not mistaken.
So you didn't get it at the end?
I don't remember. You know, I did the show. I got the first half or something, and then I did the show because my promoter said, or my agent said, oh, I'll take care of it if not, or whatever. Whatever it was some shady shit.
Right. So you did the tour this spring in the United States with Onyx. I mean, I just checked the flyer, and there were like, I don't know, 40, 50 subs or whatever in like 2 months or so. Like, how do you stay fit physically and mentally on tours like this?
Well, the rapping on stage part is easy. It's the driving through the roads and through the rain and through the highways and car problems. We had car problems the last couple of tours. After the Onyx tour, we jumped on a Esham, Violent J, Ouija Mac tour, and before that there was, after that one was solo RA show, but every night there was like Reef the Lost Cause,
a gas tour or something.
So yeah, it was quite, try to tour because that's how you get money. And I'm working on a film project, self-financing it. So the more shows I can do, the closer I could do to make my movie, you know.
Oh, that's great. You've been around the world, obviously a lot of acts opening for you. What are the differences between European rap acts and American rap acts? Are there any differences?
Well, there's whack garbage rappers everywhere, and there's great rappers everywhere now. In the beginning, there wasn't great rappers everywhere. The only great rappers were in New York, New Jersey, maybe Philadelphia. There was a couple, groups, Connecticut later on, Skinny Boys, stuff like that. But like, New York was where it was invented,
Right.
And nowhere else could rap for the first 13, 14 years. There was a group, Sequence, from the West Coast, a girl group. They made some dope records. Like, the lyrical rap dudes was in one place, because it's like, cooking. Like Italians know how to make Italian foods better than the rest of the world, you know? Kind of that thing. So the recipe was a New York recipe. And then, after 15 years, everyone was studying and learning. And then all of a sudden, the South got good, the West Coast got good, the whole, and then the whole America got good. And then it expanded to the whole world, and Japan, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Russia, Budapest, wherever you are, the whole world has, learned the recipe, and there's incredibly great rappers everywhere. And with the recipe, there's also the guys that want to be rappers so bad and they're terrible at rapping. That exists too everywhere. So.
Yeah, speaking about old school rap and old school New York rap, yeah, I've seen that you prefer like 80s rap over 90s rap.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think is it better?
80s was the greatest decade because it was before the money got involved.
Right.
70s, as far as live performing, I can't say it as a first-hand witness, but I'm talking about recorded rap music because I didn't live through the 70s. I wasn't there live in person watching Cold Crush and Force MDs and, but I heard tapes of it and I saw some video clips and they were incredibly dope and innovative and stage performance and stage presence. But the 80s, as far as recorded rap records, is the epitome. I mean, that's the greatest era, period, because that's where everything was being originated on record. Where like everything in the 90s is dope, but there was just so much more money to promote it and push it. So rappers doing stuff that was already done in the 80s, but the new 90s rappers just got a bigger platform because hip-hop was more worldwide, and it became a billion-dollar industry. So when like Kane in the 80s and Cool G Rap and Rakim and KRS-One and then I guess, you know, if we're going to talk about 90s rap, I think 1990 was actually great. You know,
Ice Cube's first album.
Talking X-Clan, Poor Righteous Teachers. You know, Poor Righteous Teachers, X-Clan, YZ, Lakim Shabazz, all the Flavor Unit stuff, that kind of stuff. And that was 1990, you know, so, and 89, but even that stuff, like all the knowledge dropping, everything. Rakim was doing it, Public Enemy was doing it, but dudes just kind of was innovative with flows, and I don't know. It's just like, you know, if you listen to the greatest rappers of the 90s, you know, you could say like a Big Pun, super incredible. Cool G Rap already did that style, but Pun put it on the steroids and did his style. There's no disrespect to him. And I'm saying the same about myself too. Cool G Rap influence, Pun, Kane influence, Puba influence, you know, Chill Rob G influence, Lakim Shabazz influence. A lot of these guys influenced me as well. Biz Markie influence. But, you know, and look at ODB, that was Biz Markie influence, you know. So most of the storytelling, Slick Rick influence, it was all already done in the 80s. So that's my argument, you know.
Right, cool.
Double time rap was already being done in the 80s, you know, all of it, you know, so.
All right. Uncommon Valor is regarded like one of the best verses ever, and then stuff like that is an incredible one. What's the thing that brings out these verses, you know, from someone? Is it the personal touch you had on the story, or is it the beat or the moment, or how do you think these are?
Oh, I think it was the right time on the right record. It was like Baby Grand was really pushing Jedi Mind Tricks, and Paz built like this really incredible underground following, and it just hit. Everyone was checking for the Jedi Mind Trick album. I was kind of lost in the underground and didn't have my business right, and I was all fucked up in the game mentally, and so the world didn't know the level I was at. Some of them, you know, the dudes that I came up with, you know, Tragedy, Havoc, P, all of those guys, and the Hustler, like all the rappers knew what the fuck I had. You know, I could go on and on with the list of all the rappers, but I'm saying the public didn't, you know, they didn't know, they weren't in the streets and ciphers and shit seeing me. They didn't know the buzz from the industry. They didn't know any of that. So as far as like the industry level of people that were fans off of buying records, they were able to hear me go explosive, you know?
You also tend to bring out some new cats from the game, like they did with Afro and other guys as well. Can you like recommend to us a rap act or an artist that you like to share with the world?
You know, it's funny. A lot of the younger cats that, well, they're not even young anymore, but a lot of dudes that were babies when I was messing with them, you know, like 16, 17-year-old kids, like Token and Jov and Mercules and these guys. They were kids, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, they start making careers for themselves, and they all hit me up and be like, you know, Topi just hit me up the other day, like, yo, you were the first dude that grew up on that, like, fucked with me and brought me in and let me rhyme for him and put, you know, and the first arena, it was, I was doing a Tech 9 show and I brought Token out, and then Mercules, his first tour, he just came on stage, yo, this brother put me on the first tour ever, you know, like, so a lot of these guys, they recognize that. You know, this Rock Marcy, one time he told me one time that he hype man for me at a show one time. I said, yo, wow, come on the stage. Like, you know, a lot of these dudes, before they come on, they make a big name for themselves. I was in the cut, hey, yo, you know, because I like to rock with whoever's dope. Like, let's rock. Like, I don't care. You know, I don't care if you're 65 years old. Like, some of the best rappers are in their 60s right now, you know? And then some of the best rappers are probably teenagers that I don't even know yet. Like, they think that, a lot of people think the new generation's whack, but it's not true. Just because, like, whack records are being promoted, that don't mean that, like, I'm sure right now, there's like a 15, 16-year-old kid that will fucking murder rappers, like just obliterate bars. And we're going to see them, you know, or see several of them, you know, because a lot of the young kids are checking out the legends and the OGs and the veterans and loving hip-hop.
Right.
So I'm not, you know, a lot of people, oh, hip-hop's dying, hip-hop hasn't been shit, hip-hop, but nah, that shit's worldwide forever. So there's going to be monsters forever, you know? So, and I know there's, like, some dude or chick, there's some female MCs that are crazy, too, now. Like, the females pink it, like, if you go on IG or, like, yo, just random, you'll see some, like, somebody like Raheem. Oh, what was the girl's name, man? Oh, man, she was from Harlem. Let me see if I see it. But Raheem from Furious 5, he just posted this girl, and she was from Harlem, and she was a fucking beast. And I was like, yo, I hit her right in the inbox, like, yo, that shit was fucking crazy. My internet's not working. I wish I could give a plug right now, but it's not. I can't get to the older messages from last week. But yeah, she was nasty, and she's just one random person that my man posted. But she's dope.
Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Barack Obama. Fuck George Bush, daddy and son. Fuck Bill Clinton. Fuck all of them. George Washington, fuck them all. Let me ask you a question. Who do we trust? Who do we trust? Say.
All right, the Rugged Man, thanks a lot for coming out here and doing this crazy show. I mean, you did move the crowd, man. Like it's a pretty important thing to know how to move the crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the hip hop era I came from. When the crowd, you know, that was what hip hop was. It wasn't all about making records. It was about destroying the crowd and being the best in the house and being a party rocker. Oh, this girl, just random. She Real is her IG. She Real.
She Real talk something.
That shit. That's just like one out of fucking hundreds of crazy, not really well super known MCs that are just crazy. And the other girl that's down with Ransom, who's a crazy dope MC, Ransom and 38 Special, that crew, she made records with them. Yeah, shit. You know, I suck at everything. But you know, the girl, she knows who she is. Her brother passed away last year. She was tweeting about it, and she's like a really super dope lyricist. My old man brain, I gotta like look names up because like it's Shay Noy. Yeah. Fine. She's dope. But there's so many dope rappers. Like I said, I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, so my brain's all foggy. These guys are like, can you do the interview? I'm like, I want to go to the hotel. Let's do it here. I was like, oh. So that's why I got that dementia shit right now. Can't remember a goddamn thing. And I'm old.
Well, live long, and thanks again for coming down here. Appreciate it.